In the headlines, police find bodies of 4 suspected cultists in Anambra. LMS Secretariat ablaze hours after IGP's directive. NAFDAC workers launch indefinite strike over welfare and promotions. And on the foreign scene, fighting in North Darfur claims 13 lives and children, says UNICEF. Hello and welcome to News Updates on Trust Television. I am Lilian Agazi. And now over to the news. Police operatives in Anambra State say they have recovered 4 dead bodies of suspected cultists. A statement by the State Police Public Relations Officer SP Tochukwu Ikenga on Monday said police operatives attached to Nemo Police Station responded to a distress call on Sunday relating to a suspected cult clash in Umuka, Wafia. It said the operatives, upon arriving at the scene, found 4 lifeless bodies of young men in a pool of blood with suspected multiple gunshot injuries lying on the road. The victims were later confirmed dead by doctors who have been deposited at the morgue. The statement said a joint patrol with operatives at the Special Anti-Cultism Squad has been intensified in the area. Now, in another development, the Commissioner of Police, Nage Obono-Itam, has ordered an immediate investigation into the gruesome murder of a 17-year-old girl suspected of being used for ritual purposes. The girl's lifeless body was found in the bush at Omasi village and was later identified as Chinasa Adigwe from Umweji village. Her private parts were cut off in the bush at Omasi village before police were alerted. The body had been recovered and deposited in the morgue. Less than 5 hours after the Inspector General of Police, IGP, directed his men to vacate the 23 local government area secretariat of the state, suspected arsonists have set ablaze the council secretariat of Eleme local government area in River State. A resident of Eleme said thugs wielding dangerous weapons invaded the council secretariat few hours after the IGP ordered policemen to vacate the local government secretariat across the state and set the council secretariat ablaze. River State Police Command Public Relations Officer SP Grace Iringe Koko is yet to speak on the incident. Armed bandits on Saturday kidnapped the district head of Kanya under the Danko local government area of Kebbi State. The incident happened when bandits stormed his village on Saturday. The bandits killed 1, injured 3 persons and kidnapped 8 others. Spokesperson in the state, Nafiu Abubakar, who confirmed the attack, gave the name of the deceased as Sheriff Alaje Almu. According to him, a combined security team led by the police has launched a manhunt to the abductors of the monarch to rescue the abducted persons. He noted that the Kebbi state government has provided the needed logistics to tame banditry in the affected towns, particularly Kebbi South and Zuru Emirate. The attack came after a few days after bandits killed the chairman of the All Progressive Congress in the Zuru local government area of the state. The new Commissioner of Police for the FCT, Olatunji Rilwandisu, has set a strong message as he takes charge. His tenure will be defined by a zero-tolerance approach to all forms of crimes. Disu, who is now the 32nd Commissioner of FCT Police Command, made this declaration as he officially assumed duty. Noel Sampson reports.
The new FCT Commissioner of Police, Olatunji Disu, aspires to bolster partnerships with local organizations, community leaders, and key stakeholders to enhance security across the capital. Speaking to the press, Disu emphasized that collaboration will be at the heart of his crime fighting strategy during his tenure.
I also aim to strengthen our partnership with the local organizations, community leaders, and other stakeholders. Together, we will foster that trust and collaboration on innovative strategies to address the security concerns that affect our residents. Your insight and feedback will be invaluable as we navigate these challenges together, and we will actively encourage feedback from members of the public to refine our approach.
Olatitu Disu, the new Commissioner of Police for the FCT, has outlined key areas of focus for his tenure, aimed at ensuring safety across the capital. In addition to strengthening community partnerships, Disu highlighted priority areas that will be central to his strategy to make the FCT more secure.
We are going to integrate technology into our policing. We will leverage modern technology to aid our policing efforts, utilizing tools such as data analytic and surveillance system to enhance our operational efficiency. We are going to emphasize on training of our officers. We are going to emphasize training of our officers. And most importantly, we are going to engage the public effectively.
The new FCT Commissioner of Police, Olatitu Disu, brings a wealth of experience to his role. He previously led the first ever Nigerian police contingent on an African Union mission to Darfur, Sudan, during the crisis. Disu has also served as the officer in charge of training for the Nigerian Police Peacekeeping Department and was the principal staff officer to the current Inspector General of Police. Before his current posting, he was the Commissioner of Police in Rivers State. Now he takes charge as the 32nd Commissioner of Police for the FCT. Noel Samson, Trust TV News, Abuja.
The 6th Division of the Nigerian Army has said its troops have deactivated over 15 illegal refinery sites, arrested 10 suspects, dismantled over 30 cooking pots, and confiscated over 115,000 liters of stolen products. Various operations are conducted across the Niger Delta region. The division's public relations officer, Lieutenant Colonel Danjuma Jonah, in a statement in Port Harcourt, said several ancillary items used for economic sabotage were also recovered in the joint operation. He said following a tip-off on oil thefts around the Sayat Farm LLA in Kwara local government areas, troops mobilized to the scene and intercepted a truck loaded with about 40,000 liters of stolen crude. He added that at the same time at Sankri in Okurika local government, the operations led to the deactivation of 3 illegal refining sites and the construction of 2 wooden boats with over 26,500 liters of stolen products recovered. He also said at Dapama in Bile General Area, Degama local government, over 4 illegal refining sites were taken out, 2 wooden boats stocked with over 10,000 liters of automotive gas oil and 6,000 liters of stolen crude were intercepted. A senior staff association of statutory corporations and government-owned companies, an affiliate of the Trade Union Congress representing employees of the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, has initiated an indefinite strike due to unresolved promotion, controversies and welfare concerns. Reports say the decision to strike comes after multiple meetings with NAFDAC management yielded no positive outcomes regarding critical issues affecting staff. According to a communique issued on October 4th, the workers outlined key issues that remain unresolved to include review of the 2024 promotion exams results, appointment of directors for public affairs and special duties, training institutes placement for Northwest and Northeast extraction, and reform of promotion examination content. Others are resolution to tight promotion examination scores, qualification and conversion criteria for promotion examination, creation of psychological officer cadre in accordance with his circular, and relocation of the Danida Fellowship and centralization of the training to the Personal Research Service, among others. The communique emphasized that the Congress, after thorough discussion, unanimously resolved to embark on an indefinite nationwide strike across all NAFDAC formations, commencing Monday, 7th October 2024. Now moving on, a former Senator Dino Melaye has been acquitted in the 12th and final case against him by the federal government. This lengthy legal battle began 6 years ago. Justice Silvanus Orji delivered the verdict at the FCT High Court in Maytama, clearing Melaye of 2 charges of providing false information concerning an alleged assassination attempt on his life in 2017. The legal saga began in February 2018 when Melaye faced accusations of falsely implicating Edward Onoja, the then Chief of Staff to the Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello, in the assassination plot. Talking to media on platform X on Monday to celebrate the verdict, Melaye expresses gratitude towards his legal team and emphasizes unwavering faith in divine justice. More than 1 million Muslims, including children from Islamia schools, filed the streets of Katsina for the grand finale of the Maulud celebration marking the birth of the Prophet Muhammad. Sunday worshippers from all 34 local government areas and neighboring states had begun arriving in the ancient city to participate in the grand events. Abdullah Yamadi completes the report.
Despite rising insecurity, hyperinflation, and surging fuel prices, thousands of Muslims turned out for this year's Maulud celebration in Katsina. Major streets like IBB Way, Nagogo Road, Tafa Balewa Way, and Refinery Road were packed with participants and spectators eager to witness the annual event. Islamic performers accompanied by soulful singers praising the Prophet and his companions filled the air with prayers, while dancers captivated the crowd with vibrant performances that kept spectators enthralled. In the lead up to Sunday's grand finale, various Islamic organizations, Zawiyas and Islamia schools held Maulud processions across the ancient city of Katsina and other parts of the state, creating a vibrant atmosphere of celebration. As the Maulud procession neared its final destination, horse riders and those in cars and vans hurried to exit, concerned about potential attacks, especially those from other local governments. Meanwhile, traders and foods and drinks vendors seized the opportunity, making brisk sales amid the bustling crowds. Many residents were unable to attend this year's Maulud celebration in Katsina, citing harsh economic conditions brought on by the removal of fuel subsidies, soaring inflation, and ongoing insecurity affecting parts of the state. Abdullahi Ismail Yamadi, Trust Television News, Katsina.
This is news updates coming to you from Trust Television. Coming up, we're looking at the story of Dorcas Alicia, who rose from a promising career in banking to community hero and helping poor communities develop education. This and more when we return this day. You're welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is news updates coming to you from Trust Television. Let's take a look at our headline stories again. Police finds bodies of 4 suspected cultists in Kwara. LMS Secretariat ablaze hours after IGP's directives. Now moving on to other stories. As the rural education and digital divide keeps widening, a passionate education strategist is tackling the problem with political solutions to build a better future for students in rural communities. Isa Ismaila.
Up! UD up! IT it!
In rural Nigeria, access to quality education remains a daunting challenge, but one dedicated individual is bridging this gap. Dorcas Alicia has been providing rural communities with educational support and digital literacy since 2016.
So we started off our passion project in 2016, and when we started in 2016 it was just us wanting to solve problems. So we identified community problem and we just tried to find solution that can address that problem immediately or sustainably.
Dorcas Alicia is on a mission to ensure children in rural communities have access to quality education. She abandoned the promising career as a mortgage banker, solely reliant on personal savings and donations. She continues to empower the next generation by ensuring access to quality education in rural communities.
Particularly in my own region, which is the north, we also have cases of early marriage for the girl child that forces the girl child to give up her educational pursuits. So the Mabridge Academy is a platform or a structural system that provides access to continuous learning for these girls, regardless of your circumstances or your story. If you're pregnant, you can come to our school. If you have a child, you can come to our school. Our idea is to help keep your dream alive and support you to nurture your potential to the fullness. And it is a free school for girls.
The residents of Rugen Fulani, a rural community in the FCT, have benefited from Dorcas' initiative. They spoke to Trust TV on its impact on their children and community.
We are grateful she came to our community because she has helped us and our children. Dorcas has enrolled a lot of children from this community in schools.
Dorcas has helped us a lot, not only in this community, but also in Kaduraya where she started. Our children who were not in school have been enrolled and enlightened through her. If we have patriotic people like her, things would be better. While Dorcas' approach focuses on community engagement, training teachers and mentoring students, she says she has made significant progress.
Able to work across multiple states, including Ondo State, Taraba State, Abuja, Nasarawa State, Benue State. So we are present in all of those states, and we've done significant projects in terms of promoting educational equity. In terms of impact, we've been able to reach over 25 communities and directly impacted over 3,000 students. And community-wise, because aside education, we also work with community members. We've done different form of outreaches, including widows outreach, teachers training and the likes. And I think for general impact, like I love to call it the secondary impact of our work, we've reached over 10,000 people so far.
Dorcas Elisha's dedication to tackling the entrenched challenges of rural education in Nigeria head-on makes her truly deserving of the Daily Trust's Unsung Heroes title. Isa Ismaila, Trust TV.
And in business, Dangote Oil Refinery is poised to process up to 400,000 barrels of crude per day over the next 2 months and will reach full capacity in the coming months. According to a cargo allocation list seen by Bloomberg, the massive plant in Lagos is set to receive approximately 24 million barrels of crude in October and November, signaling a shift towards utilizing more domestic supply. A London-based analyst at FG, Ronan Hodgson, said the increased demand from Dangote could significantly tighten the West African crude markets in the fourth quarter. Hodgson noted that this could push Nigeria's crude exports below 1 million barrels per day due to the refinery's substantial intake. Now, according to Chairman of Engineers India Limited, the project management firm overseeing the facility, Vritka Shukla, the 650,000 BPD refinery is currently operating at 70 to 60% capacity, with expectations to reach capacity within months. And away from Nigeria, fighting between the Sudanese military and its rival paramilitary in Sudan's North Darfur has killed at least 13 children and injured 4 others. UNICEF said in a statement on Sunday that the children were between 6 and 17 years old. The Sudanese army on Friday launched airstrikes that targeted a market in the town of Al-Kuma, around 70 kilometers east of the North Darfur central capital of El Fasher. According to local media, the airstrikes, which also hit the city of Melit, killed at least 45 people and injured dozens of others. The war between the Sudanese military and the Rapid Support Forces broke out in April 2023 in the capital Khartoum and has spread across the country. And in sports, Enyimba will face 2 Egyptian clubs title holders Zamalek and Al Masry in the group stage as they bid to become the first Nigerian winners of the CAF Confederation Cup. Mozambican team Black Bulls complete Group D after the draw was made at the Confederation of African Football offices in Cairo on Monday. Enyimba have been the most successful Nigerian club in CAF competitions, winning back-to-back Champions League and Super Cup titles between 2003 and 2005. But the second Super Cup success was the last time a club from African football powerhouses Nigeria have lifted a CAF trophy. Based in the southeastern city of Aba, Enyimba did not impress when qualifying for the group phase as they twice drew 0-0 with modest Burkina Faso and Toli Filante before winning on penalties. Zamalek are the likely group winners, leaving Maseri and Enyimba as the probable contenders for second place and qualification for the quarterfinals. Simba, the first Tanzanian club to be among the top seeding A CAF groups draw, were placed in Group A with record three-time title holders CS Sfaxien from Tunisia. With that, we've come to the end of News Updates here on Trust TV. Do also follow us across all our social media platforms for more news programs and documentaries. Thanks for watching. My name is Lilian Ogazi. Bye for now.